So guys, I've talked about nearly everything in this Halloween event so far. I've talked about the whole main event, I talked about the Reaver Evo, I slightly talked about the mystery box. I will be having a video of me unboxing soon. And you know, that's pretty much all of the new items in the event, right? But guys, there's actually one untradeable item that is in this event that's like kind of like very secretive. Like you can't actually know about this unless you're like a hardcore grinder or unless you see this in someone's inventory, okay? You guys already saw the title and thumbnail, but I am talking about the Reaver radio, okay? So a lot of you guys might not even know this Reaver radio existed, okay? Because you can go through the entire shop and you cannot see this anywhere. It's not on the main event. Of course it's not in the box. The only other way I could think of is maybe the whole Reaver Evo, since you know it is called the Reaver radio, so it could be part of this. But it actually is not part of the Revo Evo either. So it's like, where did this come from? How are people getting it? I'm so confused. So I'm actually gonna make a whole video on how to get the Reaver radio in Murder Mystery too. I will point this out, you probably will not get this radio if you're just a typical player in the game. You either need to be one of the biggest grinders in the game, or you'll need like a ton of Robux you can spend on candies, okay? Because this is a very secret radio, and it's very hard to get as well, okay? So if you guys are excited, make sure you all like, subscribe for new, and turn on those post notifications. So much new videos, you can join the club. And be sure to comment, let me know if you've seen anyone with the Reaver radio before. So to get the Reaver radio, you gotta complete the whole main event, okay? As you can see, I actually completed the main event. I've done 30 tiers. You might think, alright, what's the next step? There's actually only 2 steps, technically 3, I guess. But the second step to actually get this is by far going to be the hardest step, okay? This is a step that most people will not actually be able to complete. You might have thought the main event would be pretty hard, but nah, this next step's gonna be really hard. You actually need to buy the harvester for 80,000 candies. That is a very hard step. You might think, okay, what if I trade for it? Does that count? No, it does not count if you actually trade for it. You actually need to buy it with candies to actually get the chance of getting the Reaver radio, okay? Like, see, I actually own the harvester gun. I did trade for it. I didn't actually buy it myself, though. Unfortunately, it does not actually give me the option to buy the Reaver radio because I did not actually buy the harvester because you need a lot of candies, a lot of Robux to do that, so I'd much rather trade for it, but that means it'll be very hard for me to get the Reaver radio. I'm probably not even gonna get it. So guys, the last step to actually getting the Reaver radio is after you buy the harvester, the Reaver will actually give you another offer to buy the Reaver radio for 5,000 candies. I'll put up a screenshot I saw in a video right now of what the Reaver actually says if you buy the harvester. He says, I appreciate your business. One last thing, I'm offering a radio as well. Remember, you'll need the radio game pass to use this. It shows a picture of the Elderwood radio, which is also super rare, but that's not actually what you get, of course. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to actually get the Reaver radio. It's very hard to do because, of course, all 3 of these steps are very hard. You gotta complete the whole main event, which costs thousands of candies. You gotta buy the harvester, which is 50,000. Then you gotta pay an extra 5,000 for the radio. I'm actually gonna do the math right now on how much candies it actually takes to get this radio. So the first pumpkin is free, and you don't actually need to pay anything to view the harvester. So you'll need to buy 28 tiers, that means, and each tier is 600 candies. So I have my calculator up right now, so I gotta do 600 times 28. And that is 16,800 candies just to complete the main event. But then you gotta add 80,000 because of the whole harvester. And that is 96,800 candies. And then you gotta add another 5,000 to get the Reaver radio. Wait, that's not it. Hang on. You need 101,800 candies to get the Reaver radio. That is way too much candies. Of course, you'll get all the main event stuff and the harvester as well with the Reaver radio. It's not like you're paying 100,000 candies just for the Reaver radio, nothing else, which is nice, but I don't understand why they're making the radio so rare. I used to try to get all the freaking untradeable items in the game. Like since 2016, I tried to get all the untradeable items, but I have not been able to get the radios of the freaking, I've been not able to get these super rare radios, because I do believe it's the 4th radio in the game where you had to complete the whole main event and the ancient. There was an Elderwood radio, a Minty radio, and an Ice Player radio that you did have to complete the whole main event and the ancient to actually get. This is the 4th radio that you need to do that for. If you guys are wondering, actually, check how much Robux you'd need to actually get the Reaver radio as well. Because I know most people will not actually grind that much. I mean, I know some people will, but most people just buy it with Robux. So you could either spend 10k Robux right off the bat, but I'm gonna go with the cheapest option here. So I'm gonna do 4,500 for 65,000 candies, plus 1,700 for 20,000. So you'd need 7,800 Robux to actually get this Reaver radio. That's like $78. So like only the richest of the rich will actually get to this freaking radio. So good luck to anyone trying to get this radio. I wonder if there's actually anyone in this game that has every single radio in the game, including all of the freaking ancient ones. Okay. If you've ever seen anyone that has all 4 of the freaking ancient radios, let me know in the comments, because I'm really curious. Of course, they're not actually ancient, but you need to buy the ancient first to get the chance of getting this radio. But yeah, it is definitely a very interesting radio. I'm definitely not going to be able to get this unless I like decide to hardcore grind for this, which there's a good chance I'm not going to. So I could buy some Robux right now and get the Reaver radio, but is that really worth my money? I don't really know. I don't really want to spend $78 on a radio because I already own the harvester, so I don't know about that one, chief. But yeah, that is actually about all I gotta say in this video. Let me know if you actually do have the Reaver radio, because of course this is super hard to get. As much as I'd like the Reaver radio, I wish that if you traded for the harvester, it would let you buy it for 5,000, because I would do that in a heartbeat. I only have 189 candies right now because I just actually finished an unboxing video that you guys might see soon. But I would definitely grind 5,000 candies real quick just so I can do the freaking Reaver radio, because I really want it. Let me know if they made this radio too hard to get, because I don't know, they could have like put it in the main event or something, or they could have brought scary mode back and put the radio in there. I don't know. People are theorizing that they might actually bring part 2 back because of this part 2 portals just chilling, or like they might just add like a totally like separate thing. I don't know if that's the case, because no admins have hinted anything, and I've seen like no leaks of anything relating to like a part 2 update, so I don't know about that. If you guys do want me to make a video on like if a part 2 update would actually come into the game, let me know. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know though. Maybe this freaking UFO will fly away and maybe like take us all. I don't know. That would be cool. I mean, it's just like a random time. Like it doesn't tell us if there will actually be like a part 2 update. You know, maybe I'm saying too much. Maybe I should save this conversation for a part 2 video. I don't know. So yeah, I'll end this video off here. Shout out to the current members on the YouTube channel. That's about all I gotta say. So until next time, I'm Colbe. Goodbye.